This is the Grapplesnake Tour Mako, and this is the closest poly to come to that natural gut feeling, well, at least according to Grapplesnake. It is the latest string released to the public as of the publishing of this video, which I will admit has been a little bit delayed because of my work-life balance, and they are claiming it combines the best attributes of their previous strings, the highly experimental Paradox Pro, and the near-perfect 8-sided poly, the Tourmate. Seriously, if you guys haven't tried it, what are you waiting for? Link in the description down below, and in this corner if you guys haven't checked out the Tourmate. Will the new Tour Mako revolutionize round polys? Let's find out after you hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell for more original tennis content. Without further delay, this is the Grapplesnake Tour Mako tennis string review. Grapplesnake is claiming that this round poly has an abrasive surface, and while straining this up, not gonna lie, I didn't feel or see any of the abrasion, so I personally don't buy it. It was hell of a soft though. Definitely one of the softest polys I've strung up to date. And yes, the softness does carry over to the tennis court as well. Make no mistake, this is the softest poly I've play tested so far, and it might be the most comfortable as well. What was pleasantly surprising about this plush attribute was that it wasn't mushy at all. It had near perfect feedback on ball impact, so I knew exactly the quality of shot I was hitting as soon as I made contact with the ball. This is not always the case with softer strings where it feels extremely mushy and muted. I'm looking at Technifiber Razor Code and Slinko Hyper G Soft. Surprisingly, this was a fantastic string for slices as well as it was accurate in direction and bounce, a pretty common characteristic for round polys. And another stroke that was near perfect were approach shots, except for one issue that I'll talk about in the latter portion of this video. The volleys, slice serves, and kick serves were also creme de la creme. So if you are a big doubles player or if you're just out of shape because you're married, have 2 kids and don't do cardio anymore, this might be a good fit for you flatter hitters. Now, on to the negatives. After you all follow me on Twitch, where I'm starting my journey to become one of the best World of Warcraft players in the world with my best friend from high school, who happens to be a bear tank. There are a lot, and I mean a lot of pros, but this is still not a perfect string. I found my forehand sailing a little bit long on some of the neutral and defensive forehands from the baseline, and it could use a little bit more topspin potential and maybe a little bit more stiffness to remediate that. Although the flat stroke production from the baseline was definitely top tier, I found the first serves to have consistently slightly low launch angles. I was clipping the net tape way more often on my flat serves in many different situations. Concerning the tension maintenance, not only is it measured to drop extremely fast, but the string broke just after about 2.5 hours of straight hitting on court. So the Mako Tour is at 30 DT, which is pretty low, because that equates to 30 pounds, and I strung it with a target of 50 pounds, so it might be the string material that had it pretty loose, because it's the same. I strung it right after I strung the Yonex Polytour Air, which was very accurate, so we'll see how this does in terms of tension loss on the tennis court. Right, Bear? So this is the first racket. This was strung at 44 pounds, and which means 30 DT. Now it's 23 DT after about 3.5 hours of straight hitting on court, which doesn't even register on this scale converter. So it's not the best tension maintenance at all, which is one of its very few flaws. And I personally believe that this next hitting session, I'm gonna break this specific string. So thank goodness I strung 2 up. It could definitely use a little bit more durability. Well, what do you guys think? Did I hit the sweet spot or did I completely shank this one? Leave a comment down in the section below, or better yet, join my Discord for all things tennis. Don't forget to follow me on the other socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Links in the description. This string was play tested with my Technifiber T-Fight 315, and it was originally strung at 50 pounds. And as always, guys and gals, happy hitting.